Hello everybody. I am on my way to the post office to mail out the winnings of my Kratom contest. Cindy Moore won, and she donated her winnings to her Opiate Fix, to Leonard from her Opiate Fix channel. And so I'm mailing his out, and I'm also sending him a donation of mine, I think it's about 3 ounces, to help the addicts that he helps out on the street. He gives addicts Kratom to try to help them get off dope, and so I wanted to donate to that. But today I want to talk to you guys about something. I'm going to talk to you about Suboxone, Methadone, Vivitrol. Basically, medically assisted treatment, or Kratom, which is not medically assisted, but it's used to help an addiction. And how there are a lot of people out there who put people down that use these medically assisted treatments, and because they say that you're not clean because you're using something to help you manage your addiction. Now, to those people, I just want you to use common sense. Addiction is a disease, chronic, and it causes death. There are medications that can treat the cravings, post-acute withdrawal. It can increase a person's life expectancy, but yet somebody high on their horse is going to make a medical diagnosis and say that person should not be on it because they're just using. It's so ignorant. It's so ridiculous. If it keeps a needle out of somebody's arm and keeps them alive and in treatment, then how are you to say that they are wrong? You'd rather they died? You'd rather, like somebody that's diabetic and needs to take insulin, that they're really not in recovery from their disease if they take insulin? I had cancer back in 2001, and if I hadn't have taken chemo, I'd be dead. But yet you're going to tell a person, an addict with a chronic disease that kills more often than not, that they're not doing it right because they're treating it with medicine. Who the hell are you to make such a statement, such an assumption? Now, are there people out there who sell their Suboxone or their Methadone? Yes. Hold on a minute. Are there people out there who are prescribed any kind of medication that maybe would sell it or abuse it? Yes. But that doesn't mean that millions of other people aren't helped by it and that they use it as prescribed and it helps them manage their life. Just because people abuse things doesn't make that thing a horrible thing. Pain meds, they help millions of people. I can't take them because I abused them. I became addicted. And then I started selling them. And then I started buying them. But does that make pain meds evil? No. So, Suboxone, methadone, used correctly, helps millions of people. That's just a fact. And being on a judgmental high horse, making yourself out to seem like you're something else because you're doing it without anything, is wrong, because so that's your path. Somebody else's path is a different path. I went 2 years clean from addiction, but I was miserable. I was miserable. And if it wasn't for Bernie, and if it wasn't for me going to meetings and holding on for dear damn life, I would have relapsed, because my brain was not resetting. I needed to go on Suboxone for a little while. I needed to get some more, my legs underneath me. I needed to get, and it got me. It helped me until I found Kratom, and now Kratom helps me manage my addiction. I'm clean, I'm sober, but I take Kratom once a day. And I'm not going to have some joker, some judgmental person who doesn't know my story, doesn't know. Here's the thing. For those of you who are on medically assisted treatment or you take Kratom, do not let somebody who doesn't know your story and hasn't walked in your shoes to judge you for what you're doing to keep recovery. I know that it hurts to be judged. But we're all going to be judged. We're not people, people aren't going to love us all the time. They're not going to agree with how we do things. And we just need to deal with that. We just need to understand. We have to be okay with us. If we're doing what we know is right for our recovery, and it's successful, and it's keeping us from dying, then fuck what everybody else thinks. We have to have that mentality. And so, I hope that you're all having a good day. And I got to get into the post office and mail this package. And, so yeah, put your comments below. Tell me what you think about the whole thing. Another thing is, I want to say that anybody who contacts me and gives me their phone numbers to call them, I will not be calling. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist. I will talk to you on Messenger about addiction, or Kratom. If you need, any kind of help in that area, advice, my story, and how, I'm doing it, then I can help, and I'm willing, but I won't be calling strangers, people, it's just a line that I'm cross, that I won't cross. So, all right. Well, I hope you're having a good day. British blessings and Goddess bless.